So I'm filming at home because I didn't have battery yesterday, and tonight it was pouring rain. It was so dark and I really didn't feel like filming on the way home. Yesterday I had programming and then a 4-hour gap before my chemistry test, and then mechanics review class, or I should say like last material class before the test. So for programming, I got my test back. I made 2 mistakes, and that lost me 3 points actually. And both the mistakes were basically reading the question wrong. Like, one of them, I forgot to add a bonus completely in my coding. Like, I just did not see that. That's totally a problem. That's a me problem. And then another one is, instead of like adding, I subtracted. No, instead of subtracting, I added, and then where I was supposed to add, I subtracted. And that is because it was like a price of a car that we were coding, and then it said there's a government like a benefit for $7,000 or something. And when I read it too quickly, I think. But apparently if you buy like a higher price, like I thought if you buy more than 5,000 that you will get, that if it exceeded 5,000 you will get a discount, and then if it was under 5,000 you won't get the discount. But it was the opposite. If you paid less than 5,000, you get a discount, which was like weird to me. I thought normally discounts are if you pay more than like the certain number, like if you purchase more than a certain number. Anyways, that was like the 2 mistakes, and it actually lowered like almost 10% of the entire grade. And then I had chemistry tests, so I studied the 4 whole hour, which actually worked because basically everything I studied was on the test, especially stuff that we didn't really directly learn in class. It was like this implicit stuff about lattice energy that I just randomly saw on the textbook online, and that was like 10 minutes before the exam, and it was literally on the test. And after that we did static equilibrium, which is basically torques but then stationary, and angular acceleration basically exists but it's at zero, so it's like a zero acceleration, and it's like in the verge of slipping or the verge of rotating. The red line on the top. So then in calculus today we started the rates for the max and the minimum. So it's basically if I remember, basically using the max and the minimum, using CUs and CDs to find it's the optimization. It's optimization of situations, problems that were given. And then I had English. We're just reading the text with a novel. We just continue some of discussion and writing and essay prep. So in gym, it was pouring, so we just did some indoor stuff, and it was actually so much more intense than I'm walking, because like indoor gym, because like the teacher makes us do a lot of stuff. That's it.